basically get put on YouTube, and I want to make sure everything actually gets posted correctly. Hey, I like this screen that it put on that. Alright. Alright, so basically right now the YouTube put my thumbnail is my wallpaper for the channel, which is really cool because it's basically the most iconic Sith of canon with the most iconic Jedi of canon. It's really cool. Alright, so sorry I had to leave a little bit ago. Something came up. Basically, someone came over just unexpectedly, just kind of had to, oh shit, and hop off. Alright, I know I was using you last. Okay, oh yeah, I have to go do this. Alright. Yeah, I'm sorry I had to hop off unexpectedly like that. But now I'm back, and once again, I have nothing better to do, so I'm here playing YouTube with a cat on my lap. Why there's a cat on my lap? No idea. I stopped asking these questions quite a while ago. A cat really does what the cat wants. And those who have a cat would probably understand and agree. Isn't that right? So, if you didn't see the last stream, which, I mean, it was a 2-hour stream, but if you didn't see that, then basically what I was doing before I left was I bought field 18, 17, and 9, and I am currently attaching all of these fields to field 19, like making one giant ass super field. Because again, it's just my preference. A lot of people don't like super fields, but I do, because like I was saying, like I'll make this field all soybean, and then make another soybean or another giant field, and that'll be like all wheat, and then another super field. Like I use them and crash my stock market very quickly and very majorly, because I'll make a giant fields like this all of one crop and then sell it all at once, so it floods the market with rain, making that crop now worthless, but I get the most amount of money as fast as possible because I make a lot of that crop and I sell it all at once before it has a chance to alter the stock market too much, or the, not the stock market, I keep saying stock market, but to flood the market for those crops and lower the value too much. And then by the time I finish selling them, they're worthless. So that's why I keep doing these giant fields. Hi, dinosaur. What can I do for you? I have another cat here wants petting. Hello. Let's not mess with the microphone. Yes, I understand you want attention too. And I've been away almost all day, so you need all of the attention. I don't know why you all choose now of all times to want and demand attention. It's pretty damn inconvenient, dinosaur. Just putting that out there. Apparently my cats want to be a part of this video too. Quit. God damn it. See, look what you did. You push buttons. You're not supposed to push buttons. Be a good kitty, just sit there. Don't push buttons. I got two happy kitties now. Isn't that right? Yeah, I see you staring at me. I've noticed your stare. You made me look away, now I miss patches. People with OCD are probably seeing how I'm doing this and trying to rip their hair out. Because I know this, like, it kind of bothers me quite a bit of just the unorganization and how uneven all this is. It bothers even me. So I know someone who does have a major problem and stuff like this. There's no way that they're able to keep sanity looking at this screen right now. All this uneven patchwork. I know it's gotta drive someone goddamn insane. And to be honest, that makes me happy. It makes it worth it. Knowing that chances are someone's gonna watch this one day and it's gonna drive them insane. And what's even better is it's probably gonna be one of those things where they just can't look away. See, I'm combining a lot of fields together right now into be one giant field. Damn it, I keep doing that. Oh wait, no, that's just my plow went retarded again. I keep saying retarded, and for anyone who cares to watch this video, just know that I don't mean any disrespect to anyone with mental illnesses or anything like that, because I'm not trying to offend people. Most of the time I'll say I don't care, but with how delicate like saying certain things are nowadays, and like especially with YouTube demonetizing anything that could even be remotely considered offensive, and if just one person complains, then YouTube basically goes, hey, if you do it again, we're gonna ban you from YouTube. And just how overly sensitive people can get. I have to be very careful of what I say on YouTube. So don't think it's just, oh, you know, I'm just trying, I'm so sorry if I think this. Because normally, I honestly wouldn't care. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. And normally, I would not care in the slightest bit. But with how much people do end up caring, especially for stuff like that, like mental illnesses and stuff, like those are serious things. So if it does offend someone, then I do apologize. But just know, I'm not saying it just to offend you or anything like that. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anyone who has relatives or friends who suffer from mental illness. Is not in any way, shape, or form being said to offend said people. Well, hello, Speedy Gonzalez. What the hell are you doing, cat? Yeah, damn. Calm the hell down. But yeah, I don't say it just to offend people or anything like that. And if you hear it, it's not being said to offend anyone. It's just, you know, when something doesn't work right, it's common to hear people say that it's acting retarded or something like that. Again, not making fun of anyone's mental illness, and you're probably going to hear me say that phrase quite often, because I say that about a lot of stuff. As someone who is mentally retarded, chances are I probably won't say that they're retarded. I won't even acknowledge their mental disability, because there's no need to broadcast it. And someone with mental handicaps, I don't refer to as retarded because they are not. I mean, technically, yeah, but I don't refer to him as such. I will refer to him as whatever their mental disease is. So, someone with Asperger's, I say he has Asperger's. He's not retarded, he just has Asperger's. My cousin has Asperger's, I think. And stuff like that. People with Down syndrome, they have Down syndrome. They're not retarded, they just have Down syndrome. So don't get offended by that phrase. It's basically the moral of the story. Just a kind way of saying that. Because I know eventually someone's going to watch this and go, oh, he said retarded, I need to bitch about that. Just know, and not to offend anyone, just know it is not being said in an offensive manner. Or to be offensive. Just kind of want to get that disclosure out there because I know someone's going to complain one day. And I don't want to hear about it. Anyway, moving on. This field is why are you turning sideways? Seriously. I'm gonna spend all goddamn day on just this one patch because the plow keeps trying to go sideways and it should not be going sideways. Because I know when the plow starts going sideways, sorry for the silence, just kind of get a little bit too focused, but when the plow starts moving sideways when it's not supposed to, it's usually an indicator that there's something wrong with the terrain and it's basically causing the plow to not act properly. And it's annoying. Because you'll see here in a sec, right now I'm turning so the plow isn't quite able to move the right way. The ground doesn't even look like there's anything wrong with it. Essentially, this is the direction the plow is supposed to be moving in. And then you'll see it just kind of bank real far for no apparent reason. It's not supposed to do that. That means there's something wrong with the ground, or the plow's glitching and is not moving the correct way it's supposed to. And it's rather aggravating because then that's when you start to lose the preciseness. Like if I want to make this line a precise line and then it starts banking to the side, then my precise line won't be so precise, and then I basically have to completely start over. Now I would buy one of the tools, because there is equipment that you can get to basically undo all this plowing, and I would buy one of those, but it's actually cheaper to just terraform it or to paint it, because I can go into options on the landscaping tool or the terraformer. I call it terraformer. This is basically what it's doing. There's one of the options where you can just change the color or texture. I showed that in the stream like a couple hours ago. That is one of the options that you can do. And and I'll just kind of paint it to the grass color from there. Because though, yeah, the grass itself will never grow in that spot again, like how you can see here, and you can tell I used it on this location. Grass will never grow on that grass area again, which, for if you use grass, that's unfortunate, or if you want the realism, that's unfortunate. Personally, I don't pay attention to the grass enough to really care. I don't typically mow the lawn as much. I mean, I have the big lawnmower for if I do, but if I need grass, I'll grow grass, basically. So it's no sweat off my back. But, oh hey, it's the little boy. Troublemaker. But yeah, I'll just use that tool to fix patches and whatnot. And of course, if I make one patch where there's basically no grass growing, then I'll make an entire row kind of match. So that way it's not too uneven and weird looking. Especially if it's like this. I don't care if this is uneven and weird looking. Hey, you two separate. And you need to be nice. Gotta love it when the cats do that. I yelled at him first, by the way, because he, the one I basically pushed off my lap, is known to antagonize this one constantly. This cat right here is old. She's like, I want to say, like 9 or 10 or something like that. Maybe, no, I think she's actually like 13. I don't know. And he is only like 6-7 months old. So, why did that skip? Okay, so there's going to be terraforming needed here. The ground is not... Okay, well, if you're going to go up to him, then you can suffer the consequence. Stupid cat. Anyway, the little one antagonizes the old one, because I guess he wants dominance. He tries to play fight with... What the hell did you do? Can you, like, not do that? He play fights with the other black cat, the one that came up here for a second and left. His name was Dinosaur. And the little boy will play with him, but Dinosaur usually wins because Dinosaur's a lot stronger and is not as nice when it comes to play fighting. He's pretty rough. And so the little one typically loses those fights. So he'll fight the old one, Chihiro, the one that just jumped off my lap, because he's almost guaranteed to win that fight. For him, that's an easy fight. But the thing is, she can't really fight back as well because, well, she's old. And he constantly antagonizes her. So I usually snap at him first because she's not really able to fight back anymore. She used to be a brute little one, but now she's gotten too old to really be able to. So kind of snip at him first, and I'll push him away first because he can handle getting pushed away a lot easier than she can. He'll forget about it. She'll hold a grudge. Begs the question, am I still talking about cats or not? That's fucked up. Funny, but fucked up. Hey, someone else is watching. To my interested viewer, this is Farming Simulator 2019. And my cats are about to get in a lot of trouble. Get away from her. Sorry about that. Cats are trying to fight each other. But this is Farming Simulator 2019. Basically just doing this because I'm bored, and also I want to make I just got these fields and I want to turn them into a really big field so that I can basically plant a lot of grain all at once. So that is currently what I'm doing, and I know that all this does not look very good, but when I get my cultivator over here and actually plant stuff, it'll all be even. Whoa, whipping around. It's just right now it's not, because I'm just trying to get the dirt to connect the fields, and I have the plow set for create field, just because it won't work otherwise. Like the plow, it won't do anything if it's on limit to field, so you have to actually set it to create field for it to be able to do anything on regular terrain. Because the standard for the plow, like when I first loaded up the game, you saw that I started going down the row and it wasn't doing anything, wasn't making any marks, because I had it to field. So only field that I've created or field that the game has designated as a field can be affected by it. So, but if you go into for here, it's the left bumper, not the trigger, but the bumper. And you push triangle, then limit to field or create field. Lucifer, don't do it. Cat's trying to fight again. It's annoying that I have to keep yelling at him for that. But until he learns to stop messing with the older cat, I have to keep yelling at him. Because he'll just keep antagonizing this old cat for just hours, and she's actually losing fur because she's getting, partially because she's getting attacked by him constantly, getting stressed out, but also she keeps licking the same spot for hours. So I have to keep yelling at her for that. But we're thinking that she's probably doing that obsessive licking because of stress. It's like stress licking. Sounds weird, but that's a current theory. But she'll just be sitting there laying down or doing something, and he'll run over and literally try to bite her ass. He does that for the other cat too. He'll just run up and bite them on the ass. I was like, you know what? I'd be pretty pissed off too if someone just ran up to me and sank teeth in my butthole. I'd be pretty fucking pissed. And so she makes a weird meow, but she'll basically fucking make a sound to him to, hey, fuck off. But he won't. He'll just keep going and keep attacking her because he thinks it's fun, or because he's a dick. And then I come and yell at him to fuck off. Why is my tractor like doing burnout so much? This ain't Tokyo Drift. I don't want to drift my tractor. just had to smoothen that part out a little bit because it looked a little uneven. See if I can get my distancing right this time. I doubt it because I've yet to get my distancing right. But hey, there's always a chance. Did I get it? Did I get it? Or did I fuck up? I fucked up. Always do. Never quite get the distance on the far end. I get close, but not quite. That plow likes to move around. I don't know if it's like the earth is, or like the ground is messing up the plow, or if it's just the plow is glitching. Like right now you can see on the back wheels of the plow, it was basically drifting. Like the plow is getting stuck. There's just a plot of grass over here I want to get rid of. Like, I don't know why the plow is acting so weirdly. It wasn't doing that for any other fields either. It's just been acting weirdly here. Like I just suddenly start turning sideways and just the back wheels will kind of just be drifting. It's odd. Could be the mods that I have is messing with the physics. I have heard of that happening before. Like certain mods can actually mess with the game's mechanics. I mean, that sucks if that's the reason. Because there's probably no way I have a lot of mods set. There's probably no way I can figure out which mod it is that's messing with the game. Because it could be one of many. Because as I said, I've got a lot of mods. And I know there's also a lot of people who don't like mods or, you know, don't care for them and whatnot, because, yeah, some mods are cheating. You know, it's like if you're gonna play a game, then play it without mods, without basically breaking the game or cheating the game, hacking it, type stuff. And I get that, and I kind of agree. And like a lot of games, I won't use mods or cheats until I at least beat the game. But in Farming Simulator, I've played all of them up until this point. So I've already got my own system down pat of how to play the game, what my methods are, how I'm going to do this, and pretty much how to succeed in the game. I've done it so many times that, you know, I don't even pay attention anymore. Like, I don't need tutorials. It's like I figure out the button layout real quick, because pretty much all of them use a very similar button layout. So there's not a lot of effort used on there, just because they all use the same buttons. Oh, this is a dirt road. Oh. Well, if that's the case, then I can just plow right over this. Well, I can plow right over to this field easily. Ooh, but that house there is going to cause me issue. Because I can't delete that house. If I could delete that, then I probably would just plow straight across and to turn this into an even bigger field. But I can't. What the hell? Oh, tell me the field information. That's one thing cool about this game is it actually tells you the field's information, like how fertilized this field is. I can tell you what crop is on the field currently, if it needs plowing, things like that. Okay, game, let's not break. And again, my alignment was off, so this is going to be atrocious. But I don't care, because it's all going to get filled up eventually. So now just got to connect these two together. Which, looking at it, this field number 9 appears to be slightly wider than 17 here. It's like slightly off, off. So it's gonna, I'm gonna have to make 17 a little bit longer on the side for it to actually match up correctly, which is fine. It's not like it's a hard thing to do. It's just time consuming. So gotta get that, and as soon as that last little bit. Alright, now I can lift. I can whip around. Yeah, I don't know why it whips so damn hard. Come on, turn. Turn, you bastard. And here soon, I'm probably gonna put something on YouTube that's not a video game. Like kind of like the Lego build that I did, a prior video. I'm going to be putting. I just got a model of the Nazi battleship, the Bismarck. It was World War II battleship used by the Nazi power, or the Nazi party. Nazi power. It was used by the Nazi party. And I just got a model 1/350th scale of that. So I'm probably going to put a video of me building that. It's probably going to, it's most likely going to be a time-lapse video because it's going to take quite a while to build it. And it's probably going to encompass a few days, if not many hours. Because every time I built a model, it's always been like, I dedicate like 11, 12 hours, like right here, right now, type thing to build this model. It's like I'm gonna start it today and I'm gonna finish it today. But this one I'm actually gonna try to take my time with and try to build it fully, make it look as good as I can. I still have to finish my USS Constitution. It's a sail ship that was used during Revolutionary War. And Constitution was a beast of a ship for its time. Sail ship. It was Revolutionary War, right? Yeah, because it fought against the British. Yeah. I don't know. I'm more of a World War II buff, not a colonial buff. Like, I like my history, but I don't dabble into colonial times as much as I do World War II. Like, I could give you a 10-page essay or freaking a 2-hour history lesson on just the Bismarck alone, or even the Japanese battleship Yamato, or the USS Missouri, Pacific front of the war, the Normandy, all that stuff. I can give you history lessons on all kinds of stuff in World War II, but then you start talking about colonial era, you got me. And that's the point when you lost me. this is the part where it gets hard because I have to keep this thing perfectly aligned. There we go. No, don't. Stop it. Stop. No, don't make a third row. Protract a row. There you go. Yeah, I'm trying to... This is a difficult part of this field because I'm basically expanding this one out. Oh, god damn it. Too much. Way too much. I struggle very hard trying to keep a straight line in this game. It's like the biggest thing that I am not good at is making a straight line. Some people can, and they're very good at it. I, for one, am not one of those people. So, when it comes to a straight line, you should probably ask someone who is not me to do that straight line. Because if you ask me for the straight line, it's not going to be as straight as you want it to be. If you ask me to make a straight line, it's going to be as straight as the Pulse nightclub. That was a fucked up joke, but I don't care. It's the only gay bar. It's the only gay bar name that I could possibly think of. I don't know of any other gay bars. I don't go to gay bars, so I wouldn't know. I don't go to any clubs. I'm not a club person. I don't need strip clubs and stuff like that, so I don't even bother going to them. And that place, Pulse nightclub, whatever, it's like one of the only strip clubs that I actually know the name of too. It's a sad bar. That's the sad part. It's like, I'm not gay. I mean, to anyone who is, good for you. Because I'm not. And the fact that I know a gay bar, but not most regular bars, is kind of bad. Well, that was my bad joke of the day, though. I should probably not make any jokes like that for the rest of this video, because people are going to get pissed off. Just let that alone. And I know they will. Okay, well, now that this field is nice and weird looking, fold this back its original position. Giggity. Make sure that grass is good. Couple. Wow, I made a good corner right there. Okay. Alright. I need to go to you, and I need to move you. What is that thing in the center of my screen? Why does it look like there's a little white dot? Okay, so it's only this tractor has it. There's a little down on my screen. It's the only truck to have it too. That's weird. I need the big bud. Not the one that you just saw, but I need the big one. That one. Oh, I need to do this field first. Shit. Oh, I need to actually go to... I hate my life. Well, first, I need to go to you, because you are not technically done yet. I just remembered this. I need to leave in such a hurry, I forgot where I was even at. So I still got this strip of grass, or not grass, but field to actually harvest. After you get that, then you can be done. I think there's a little bit more of this field left anyway. Oh yeah. And in case you didn't know, I have no, not yet. In case you didn't know, I have destroy crops turned off. It's a setting that's automatically on, where if you drive over the crop, then it, as the name suggests, it destroys the crops. Well, of course, I have turned that feature off, because that is not a feature that I wish to have on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open you. It'll take a good while to open. And I'm just going to just go over here. Actually, what would be the best way? The field is actually probably be smarter just to go this way on the field. Now that the field is in this shape, it's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Well, the thing that sucks is I can't hire a worker to do that because it's not quite angled enough for the worker to be able to do it. For me to be able to hire someone. Oh yeah, I have to... Where am I? Okay, I need to go way over here. What? Oh my god. Let me change it to grass. We gotta rebuild the path basically that is right here. Nope, wrong texture. Still wrong texture. Okay, there we go. Okay. So I have realized that I have made a mistake. I forgot to plow a certain part of that field over there, so I'm going to have to shoot back over there. Measure twice, cut once. Something I have not done. Like, at all. You'd think I would have realized that, hey, there are 3 giant areas that I have to cover up. Nope. I'm just gonna forget all of it. So you're gonna go ahead and unfold you, because I'm about to need you. least it's not a lot that needs to be covered up. It's just annoying that I forgot to do and had to waste the time doing this. And I'm sure you can probably all guess that you shouldn't plant crops and then do this, because if you drive over the crops, then it will destroy the crops. Even if you have destroy crops turned off, it will automatically remove those crops and turn it into a blank canvas. Basically, they do the same thing to the crops that it's doing to this grass and the part of this that isn't part of the field. And how basically it's canceling out the field there. Same thing would apply for if there's crops. So yeah, so if this is something that needs to be done. Hey! Both of you. And yes, Chihiro, I'm yelling at you too. Just because you're old doesn't mean you can't get yelled at. Cats are fighting again. This time the old one was the one that picked the fight. But if you're gonna yell at one for fighting, you gotta yell at them all for fighting. Because it would not be fair just to yell at one cat for doing something but let the others do it. Because then the one will never learn to not do so. You gotta be fair. Just like children, you gotta treat them all fairly. Now, is there anything else left to be done? If so, say something now or forever hold your peace. Oh shit, this field is almost actually ready to be harvested. And I have it at normal day speed. So right now it's set for 24-hour days. And it's almost... God damn it. Well, that's annoying. Oh, and I realized that I made another goof. Oh man, I'm not doing well today, am I? Mistakes. I didn't even line this up like I was supposed to. I noticed the field was messed up and got completely caught up by that. So, me look real quick. I'm gonna move you to here so I can at least see what I'm doing and still be able to hear myself. Okay, so soybean is still the most profitable. Ooh, sunflower is actually pretty close up there. There's no chance in hell I'm making this whole field cotton. I mean, $3 grand, yes, but no chance in hell that I'm gonna make a whole field of cotton. Looks like nothing can really beat soybean. The maximum price I can get for soybean, that is, because yeah, sunflowers are very close with 2,200 and the 2,200s, but soybean actually has a 2,700, 2,400, 2,500. Hey, both of you need to fucking stop that. Wheat is doing horribly with only 1,000. Well, it's not the worst I've seen, honestly. Prices have been going up with wheat because I've been just flooding the store with soybean only. But I'm thinking... Oh, that's $800. I was like, does that say $8,000? I was about to fucking yeet the fuck out of that. I'm gonna just stick with soybean because, you know what? Right now, that's my most profitable option. Even though I'm about to make a lot of soybean, it's still what I've got coming up is just the most profit that I can make right now. Now, granted, yes, I don't need that much profit because I have $15 million. How much profit am I honestly gonna need? But hey, it's still nice to have profit. And as much profit as I can get, because, you know what, there's only one way to get $15 million, and that's just to find any way you can to make as much profit as you can. And so, and one thing that sucks about getting close to the borders is you'll run off the map. This tractor is so goddamn huge that it doesn't even fit fully on the map or on a field. That's one of the reasons why I try to avoid getting too close to the edge, because this thing is so massive. That it doesn't like to sit well. Now, the reason why I did that line is just that way it gives this thing more space to go all the way forward. Because I'm gonna hire a worker, but I'm gonna do this first line myself. But because I want to make this as straight as possible, so that way the worker can just pick up and go. And that's gonna hit. Oh, just missed. And basically, I'm gonna do the bottom half myself, or the bottom corner myself, and then let the higher worker. What the fuck? Well, that's annoying. Okay, I'm glad I didn't put you away yet. I'm glad I didn't put you far. Sometimes I just love the physics in this game. Now what sucks is everything I just did is now null and void. Alright. Whenever you miss a spot, you have to go back through and grab it back up. It's annoying, but has to be done. Alright. Now, moving on. Okay, now, this one's gonna hire the worker just to make that line as straight as I possibly can. Because, you know, you want it to be just a straight, even, flat line. Because I can do the bottom half easily, no problem. But I don't know the competency of the worker, because it usually varies in the game. Sometimes you get a good worker, sometimes you get a shitty one. And this area looks like it needs to be smoothened out. Holy hell. But if I do any kind of terraforming, then I basically have to replow it and then recultivate it. Yeah, if the terrain is too messed up to plow, it does have flex because it's individual segments. But if segments get warped up too much, then it will lift chunks of it off of the ground, and then it won't be cultivating anymore. Like, essentially it stops doing what it's supposed to be doing. So you gotta kind of watch for that. Oh my god. I haven't drank anything all day. I'm parched. Hi, Shihiro. You look energetic today. Why are you so energetic, huh? What are you so energetic for? You're being a pain today. Basically, since this cat is an all-black cat, on anytime it's Friday the 13th, I just don't come home from work. Those days I don't come home because Friday the 13th and I live with a black cat. So it's almost guaranteed that that black cat will cross my path once or twice. And you know what? I have enough bad luck as it is. I don't need this cat making my life worse. Okay, well that's not gonna work. What I'm gonna have to do is go way the hell up here to the maximum reach, or to the maximum distance that I have to up here, and just... No, you're not going to be doing that. I'm basically just gonna go to the maximum distance down here, and just start from the end and just go back through again. Because there's more space down there than there is on the other side. Because basically you saw me run over one of the trees that I cut down and just tossed in a corner. Because, well, it's easier to do that than it is to actually deal with the trees. It's easier to push them to the side, pretend they don't exist, than to actually deal with it. Because I'm sure you saw, if you watched the last video, that trees are tedious and hard to work with. Okay, this is not gonna be... Nope. Let's see, are you gonna... Holy crap, you actually made it the correct orientation. Just don't angle it. I can't believe that this is working as well as it is. That is remarkable. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna let an employee do it. Easier that way. Pass. Oh, hang on. I can do better. I mean, I can't do better. The employee can, but I could have aligned that better. Because basically, the amount that the cultivator was hanging off the side was the amount needed for that. Okay, let's see how aligned this actually is. It like took a lot more concentration than it should have. I'm making the hired help. You can hire someone to do it. I'm making them do this because they can do a straight line a lot better than I can. I can't make a straight line to save my life. But luckily the game can. The game has the skills that I don't. How long have I been streaming for? Who knows? Isn't that right, Shahiro? Who knows how long I've been streaming? You're a good girl. I got a happy kitty. I don't know how well whoever's watching this can see my face cam, but the hat I'm wearing says SF on the front, or FS. It does not stand for Florida State or anything like that. It's literally a hat for Farming Simulator 2019. It is basically a ball cap for this game. And that's how much no life I have. Basically, that's how pathetic I am. But I like a farming game so much that I am even wearing a baseball hat for the game about farming. Oh god, part of my head is just itchy as hell. It's like one of those uncurable itches. Okay, now what I need to do... It's probably like the last one just before... There it is. Okay. Let me get you the fuck out of the way. I'm not gonna bother emptying you out because you're about to go do more work. Your time has not been finished. Because I still have 2 more fields of soybean that I need to harvest. Hi, dinosaur. What can I do for you? Why does everyone feel the need to walk across me today? Why must you all just walk across me? Am I like a good stepping stool? Is that what this is? I'm just a stepping stool. Yes, dinosaur. I'm sorry, was I not petting you enough? I'm going to go ahead and move that out of the way. Alright. Goddamn cat. Hey. You be nice. He's allowed to sit up here just as much as you are. Dinosaurs need love too. One thing I don't like about this game is they've wussified the lawnmower significantly. Because my favorite was the Amazon lawnmower, the one that was like a fucking giant ass monster truck. Freaking love that thing. Like, the Farming Simulator 2015 or 2011 or whatever, the one that came out just before 2015, the Farming Simulator 15. That thing was like my favorite vehicle in the entire game, because it was just like, why would you need something like that? Like, I don't know, why don't you have something like that? Why do you have that? I don't know, why don't you? Because it was just so unnecessary. Like, because the first one you get all kinds of side missions like, hey, I'll give you like 10 grand if you mow this lawn in 30 minutes. Okay. Instead of having like the little lawnmower that has like a 1 foot width mower, it's like you barely make it on time type thing. With the freaking Amazon one, it was massive ass truck. Like the truck was almost the size of the field you had to mow. It was like a baseball field, and you had to just cut the grass. Like, yeah, you have 30 minutes, like real time minutes to cut this lawn. It's like, okay. And then, don't you do it, little boy. And then you freaking take this monstrous truck that's like the size of the field, and just 3 passes have the entire field mowed. Like, mow the entire field in under 2 minutes. Takes you like 10 seconds for the entirety of the thing. Lucifer, get down! Goddamn cat. Why must you go to every location that you're not allowed to go to? The fact that he knows he's not allowed in those locations. Like on top of the table and on top of the counter. He's not allowed up there, and he knows that. Yet he still tries. Why is that spot such a pain? The arse. Yes, little boy, I know you're there. Usually when he doesn't get his way, he starts to pout. And that's what he does when he pouts. He is a little drama queen. King. You are so dramatic, Lucifer, you know that? So now, I'm not going to hire a worker for this field, because this field has such a weird shape. And plus workers typically fuck this field up. That one they mess up a little bit too, but that one is an easy fix. It's a small field. This one is a bigger one because it's 3 fields, 3 small fields all in one, and the shape of it tends to mess with the AI really badly. So this one basically I have to do it myself a lot of the time. And like right now, I just put it on hire worker just for the straight line here, but I basically have to supervise him, because especially when it gets to that area where like the one, hey, stop fucking tearing up flip-flops, you little fucker. There's a scratching post over there for you to do exactly that on, not the damn flip-flops. Damn, these cats are misbehaving a lot. Anyway, like this area where the grain is all messed up, or where it wouldn't cut the grain, the harvester, the AI will like stop it right there, and then turn around and basically act as if that's the edge. So, what the fuck are you doing? How's about no? Kind of stuff like that, where it just, things don't align and it won't fix itself. It just continues on. Hey! What the hell, you two? What is with you two and misbehaving? I mean, Dinosaur's kicking his ass, but you can see Dinosaur's annoyed as hell by it. Oh, I have a new follower. Hello, follower. Wait. Does that mean someone just subscribed to me? Oh my god. I'm actually impressed by this. I don't know what a new follower means. Like, I don't know if that's just someone on PlayStation decided to start following my channel. Like, start following my PlayStation page or whatever. Or if someone's following me on YouTube. I don't know what that means, but I just got an icon that somebody is now following me. What that means? No clue. No clue whatsoever. Whoa. 11 views on that already. Wow. Holy crap. A lot of people have been viewing my stuff. I have 220 views on that video alone. Good God. That makes me impressed. That makes me very impressed. Sorry about that, I had to check that. Because I don't know what that means when my PlayStation tells me someone's following me. Hey! Quit fucking with shit, dude! Why must you fuck with shit? Just don't. Simple as that, just don't do it. Anyway, I don't know what it means when it says someone's following me. So, I don't know if that just means I got a stalker. I don't know if that they're following my YouTube channel, my PlayStation account. I don't know. It wouldn't be the first time I had a stalker. Those are good times. Very interesting. And the thing is, she knew I knew who she was. Basically, like, if you ever seen 2.5 Men, back when Charlie Sheen was on it, how he knew his stalker and, you know, kind of friends, like, oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, hey, just, you know, creepily watching you. Oh, again? Cool. Pretty much the same shit. Except she didn't actually break into my house ever. I mean, I've seen her staring in through my bedroom window a couple times, which was weird. And just look over, just, hey, how's it going? Just kind of one of those, like, what's up? Just wave back, and she realized that I was looking. And then kind of disappeared, just like, when I opened the window, look outside, I was like, you know you don't have to hide, I know you're there. I already know you're doing this shit. I was like, you can't come in, but I at least will acknowledge your existence. And she ended up, like, I'd be playing my Xbox 360 at the time, and she'd just be watching through the window and stuff like that. So fucking weird. It was interesting, but weird. But part of me was kind of flattered at the same time. It's like, you know, it's like, makes you think, it's like, huh, the fact that I have an actual stalker makes me feel important. It's weird as fuck and makes me uncomfortable, but it also makes me feel important at the same time. You know? I don't know if anyone watching this has ever had a stalker, but it's an interesting experience. It's very interesting. I don't even know what happened to her. Also, I heard she moved to a different state, and I think like she moved to New York, like she had to. She still kind of kept trying to keep in touch, but eventually just kind of fell off the earth. Because I ended up getting a new phone number, and well, I got a new phone. I got my different cell plan. I changed phone providers, and so I got a new number. Never heard from her since. I'm gonna have to actually dismiss this guy because I already know that the alignment's gonna be off. Basically, with the employees, if you've ever played Farming Simulator, you'll know. If you want stuff to be completely aligned, you basically have to you basically have to align it yourself, because the AI won't align it for you. They're not going to just follow the path of the crops and keep it aligned. What the AI does is it will go in a perfect straight line, and that's it. Like it won't even, it'll stop like its task before it's even finished. Like if it's going harvesting, cultivating, or planting, going down the row, it'll stop before it gets even to the edge, because there's something like a little farther ahead that will block its path, prevent it from continuing forward. So it'll stop and then just turn around right there, leaving a chunk of ground undone, like a tasks that are technically incomplete because something was blocking it. But all the AI will do really is just continue the task you're doing, but in a perfect straight line. So like you'll probably see right here, oh no, it's just barely capable of getting it. It's just barely close enough to trigger it being captured. That's fucking hilarious. But basically, if you're not in a perfect straight line, then the AI, like if you're not aligned, AI will only go in a perfect straight line whether it's aligned or not, because it expects you to get the alignment. I mean, I will say the AI does a great job at doing perfect straight lines, but it will not get anything further than that. I should check on the... I went the wrong direction with these. Wait a minute. God damn it. And you probably said you were done, didn't you? Yep. So one problem with this field is it's so close to the road that you end up running into trees. And also the shape of it messes with the AI. Well, this thing's actually doing pretty good. It still missed a huge chunk, but you two need to settle the hell down. Oh, and I love how you were blocking his path. That's cool. Oh well, I'm still gonna have to go through and fix it anyway. Not that big of a deal. Right now you are my concern because you're on a difficult field to cultivate. These fields I might actually make cotton, because they're large fields, yes, but they're not too big. Well, they are. This one here is pretty big. Okay, bye. This field is pretty large, so I don't know if I'm actually gonna make this into a cotton field, because cotton is a pain in the ass to work with. So I don't know if I want to do that or not. Same thing, and I don't think I'm gonna use beets for it either, because beets are also a pain to work with. gonna probably take 3 truckloads for the beets, and that truck you saw with the red trailer, this truck, is the only one that can collect beets, because the blue semi-truck with the chrome trailer, that was the trailer I had for a while, and it has the highest load capacity. But the thing is, it can hold 2 different types of grain at once. The problem with it is that it cannot hold beets. Like, it legit will not hold certain grain, like beets and sugar cane, things like that. I think potatoes. So you actually have to, I had to get the other trailer because the other one, the red one, is capable of holding it, but has a maximum capacity of like just over what the beet harvester's capacity is, which is rather annoying. Actually, you're needed right now, so I bet you that other harvester thinks it's done again. Sure as fuck do. Bruh, you are not done yet. Quit stopping like you're done. It's like, did you not notice this side? Do you like jazz? And tell you to go home, because there is plenty of space for you to do that. But it's okay. I forgive you, because here's where things get weird. Time to change directions. Well, after basically doing this side, so I can have him do this side, make sure that's not forgotten. I want to get as much of this field to be planted as I possibly can. And you see how the truck is only going, the tractor is only going 4 miles an hour. It's going so slow. Normally it goes a lot faster. It's because it's going up a hill. And if this thing is struggling to go up that hill pulling this, then I can guarantee any other tractor that could pull this trailer, this cultivator, would not be able to actually make it up that hill, or would just be going such an unbearably slow crawl. It would be faster to walk. And I'm gonna fire the guy here. What? Why did you get out of? Turn on and lower. So this is gonna get kinda close. Basically just run into the bitch. And go to the other side and do the same fucking thing. And cool thing is, the um, the hired help at least got this far done with it, which is cool. I'm just gonna get this as close as possible, which basically means I'm going to run into it. So now I'm gonna go back over here. And basically make the largest U-turn fucking ever. Vehicle this big though, you kinda have to make the world's largest U-turn. I guess that this is about center. Let's see how close I am. Oh, that is like exactly perfect almost. What? Why? No. Continue forward. I don't know why it decided to just stop and go around. Sometimes I just think the AI is just stupid in this game. Whoa. Hang on a sec. How much did I lose? Okay, because I just now noticed that the something had gone wrong with the stream. Okay. Well, that was weird. Don't know why the stream kind of bugged out, but okay. And now to go back. Alright. It's like one of the huge disadvantages of having such a big field though is it takes fucking forever just to plant everything on it. Because it takes up just such a large amount of space. Yeah, it's almost fucking impossible to get it all in one day. Or at least it seems that way. Because like, this field is massive. And one can clearly see that this is in fact a massive field. And it has a massive effect. But, no, seriously though. This is a big field. And it takes quite a while to plant everything on the field. Like, for me to plant all the crops and stuff like that. Oh shit. I skipped right over something I was supposed to. Cats keep jumping up on the countertop. Love when the cats jump up on the countertop. Especially when the cats know they're not supposed to be on the countertop. The thing is, the cat made a noise and he knew that he had been discovered. shit is fucking ridiculous. Okay, well, the game decided to go stupid on me. And I guess decided that it doesn't want to cultivate the whole damn thing anymore. So for my future reference, I'm going to have to make 2 rows. I'm going to have to make 2 rows going the other direction for this side, otherwise it's not going to cultivate all, which is good to know. That is important information. Importante. I speak Spanish so good. No one can say Quesadilla better than me. I gotta do this because it ends up overlapping that way so much that basically in order to keep the AI from stopping halfway through the task, I have to pretty much set up like a barrier for him. So it's like I give the AI a location of where it can essentially stop to turn around, and so I give it like a buffer area of where it can go in. Plus, right here, I have to kind of go in a weird shape angle thing, kind of fix this, and kind of eliminate that weird corner. Oh, wrong way. And so I gotta fix this real quick. And by the way, in case anyone is wondering, I do intend to get a video game capture card to plug in so I can actually pre-record these videos and then freaking I can edit them and stuff like that for like intros, outros, and stuff like that. I do intend to further along my YouTube skills. It's just I have to get the money to do so. Basically, I just need the equipment and then I can do it. And hello to my viewer, whoever you may be. I just now noticed that I have a viewer. So, and he's gone. It's kind of like fucking South Park talking to bank guys. And he's gone. I don't usually have a viewer more than like 30 seconds to a minute. I mean, this morning on my stream, I had as many as 3 viewers at one time, which was ridiculous. And one of the viewers was there for quite a while. Now, one of the viewers was me, one of those three, but there's another guy that was there for a little while, and he even posted on my, or one of the guys commented on my live chat. But every once in a while I'll get like a viewer for like a few seconds. I'll even look down and acknowledge them, and then they'll just disappear. It's like, oh, well, okay, bye. See you later. But yeah, I'm pretty much, for my streams and stuff like that, and me playing these nice, boring ass games, like Farming Simulator, things that don't really need a lot of commentary, but I end up talking a lot anyway. And there this AI goes trying to turn around. It's not really like giving like tutorial in the game. Like I do show a couple like, hey, I found tricks on how to do this. Hey, fucking fast cash in the game. Just do this and stuff like that. But I'm not really here to give like a tutorial on this or things like that. I mean, yeah, I'd like to give some exciting gameplay and stuff like that. I don't want to just be a boring freaking monotone person that's just, oh yeah guys, so playing Farming Simulator. It's like it's a boring ass game all the time. I don't want to do that. But right now, like streams like this, it's because I'm bored as shit and just felt like playing this game today. Figured might as well stream it. But also, I gotta turn this around. The streams I've been doing lately is one, I'm trying to get used to being on YouTube. Because remember, I'm not used to being a part of YouTube. I'm not used to streaming stuff like that. Because usually I'm watching people stream, I'm not actually the streamer. So that's number one. And two, right now these streams are more for like, if you just want to throw something random on for background noise or something like that, this is like something perfect for that. Ah, son of a bitch. This is like one of those things like, it's great for if you just need background noise, like someone who's trying to go to sleep, but you don't like complete silence. Perfect. You know, it's not, you're not gonna hear someone like, oh my god! You know, it's like screaming, freaking yelling, hooting, hollering. There's not a lot of flashing lights, really. It's just a simple, laid-back, easy-going game. So, it's, you know, easy to follow. Fucking itch. And eventually, I'm gonna see about trying to, like, start playing, like, games that can be multiplayer and stuff like that. And, like, play games with friends and stream that. And do stuff like that. But right now, I just gotta be able to afford the games that I wanna stream, for one. And I also gotta make sure my video isn't freaking glitching out like that. Oh, and I broke a song. But I also gotta make sure, you know, I'm, you know, get online with friends at the same time that they're able to play, because, you know, people have different schedules. And a lot of people I talk to don't even have PlayStations. People that do have PlayStations aren't usually on when I'm on. So it's hard to get together with people to, you know, have a stream or like play a multiplayer game. So, but I do intend to eventually start doing that. But that's probably not going to be for a while. At least not until I can start affording those some of the multiplayer games. Like I know this game, Farming Simulator. Yes, I know I can have multiple people playing this on the same server. I'm well aware of that. But also figure, how many people do I know who play Farming Simulator and have a copy of it just readily on hand? I don't personally know anyone who has this game. In fact, of my friend group, I'm the only one that plays this. Now, I have seen other YouTubers play it, and if like one of those other YouTubers happens to get a glimpse of this, and decide, hey, why don't you and I get together, and then freaking we can show some shit off together. Okay, cool. Just send me your information. I'd be more than happy to. Be more than happy to live stream this or just stream it with multiplayer or some shit with somebody. Take some of the monotony out of it. Have conversation with an actual person instead of just basically me talking into a camera, hoping that one day someone will watch this and be entertained. Knowing that chances are nobody's ever going to watch this except me, and it's just going to pretty much go into a back shelf of YouTube, never to be seen again. And I know that. But if someone does happen to stumble upon this, go, hey, I have Farm Simulator 19, why don't you and I get multiplayer? Just fucking message me and I'll go, sure, this is when I can get on. I'll hop on, you hop on. Fucking, I'll give you my PSN and shit. And like, I'd gladly give you my PSN. And we can live stream this shit. Because I know there's actually a couple YouTubers that whoa, I got a lot of stuff in my inbox. One of the guys I watch is Raptor, and you know, he plays Farming Simulator a couple times, and like he showed off the Big Bud expansion pack. Like the day I was playing it and saw the Big Bud pack, I downloaded it, and then that same day he came on YouTube and was like, oh yeah guys, I want to show you this Big Bud pack on Farm Sim 19. I was like, hey, I recognize that machine because I had that in 17 and now I have it on 19. What a fucking coincidence. And he plays a lot of like Euro Truck. He's a lot more laid back on gaming. Like not playing some of the mainstream games, but more playing like the kind of more relaxing, like sit and wait games. The things like this where it's like you're driving a slow ass tractor harvesting a giant field. The Euro Truck Simulator where you're on the road for like almost legitimately 10 hours just driving a semi-truck, or a train simulator, things like that. Games that are a lot longer, not really as story driven and shit like that. He does play story driven games and stuff like that. He plays a multitude of different games, but he also has a lot of the games that aren't, that are just simulators. That's one of the things I think is really cool. I really like that. And seeing that, you know, I'm not like the only person in the world who plays this game. That's actual, I wouldn't call him a mainstream YouTuber, but he is a popular one. Might not be the most famous, but he's got a decent rating on him. Hey, Lucifer, get the fuck down from there. He's got a decent rating, and I enjoy him. He's got a good following. So like seeing a YouTuber who has a decent following playing a game like this, it does make me happy because it's like I'm not the only one in the world, and people actually watch that shit because he wouldn't keep posting it if people don't watch it. So it's cool. Now I'm probably gonna be hopping off here soon. just because I'm starting to get a little bit bored, especially talking to just a blank camera, and I'm pretty much just rambling on, just babbling about some random shit, and I'm getting a little bit bored by this, and so honestly a little bit discouraging. I mean, I know that I'm not a mainstream YouTuber. I'm not one of the big titles. I'm not one of the big titles or one of like the top tiers. Ah, fuck. I stood up and got off course. And I know that. I know I'm not gonna have a large following. I'm not one of those people that's gonna have, 30 people watching my video right now. Because, I'm new to YouTube, or new to posting on YouTube. I'm nowhere near professional in any means, so I'm not really the greatest at this because I'm still learning how to do most of this stuff. And I'm lacking on equipment as well. Like, I just got this microphone, which, by the way, really good mic. And basically nobody knows me, and when people do hop on the streams, because all I can do is stream, when people do hop on my streams, I'm playing games like this, and they jump in halfway through my stream, and I'm over here rambling on about some random bullshit, like just some random shit, like talking about why I like having these super fields, talking to a blank camera, talking as if there is an audience, but really talking to a blank camera. Hi, cat. And then just an actual viewer hops on, and I see that, it's like, oh, hey, a viewer, what's up? And forgetting that this guy has literally no idea what I'm talking about or even who I am. They just randomly hop on while I'm mid-conversation. Okay, I get it, cats. You all want attention. None. Yeah. Do me a favor and fuck off. But yeah, and people jump in like I'm halfway through a conversation or through explaining something. They're jumping in like, what the fuck is going on here? And it's like, you see, if you were here like 10 minutes ago, you would entirely understand. Ha! There's a trick to get out of there. So you get stuck by the trees, just start folding the tool. Just start folding the tool and just keep moving. Alright, so I gotta kind of do this part myself because the game doesn't know how to. Yeah, people will jump in, as I said probably for the 1000th time now. They have no idea what I'm talking about, and now I have to kind of stop what I'm doing and revert my attention to that one person who's now watching and kind of explain to them what's going on, and as quickly as possible, hoping that they don't decide to say fuck this and hop off before I can finish explaining, and which they usually do. And like, I'm trying to explain, hey, by the way, viewer who's watching this, hello, I notice you exist. This is what I'm doing right now. Like mid-conversation, or well, not conversation because no one's responding, but midway through explaining myself or talking about something. And that's honestly kind of annoying. Like, hello, viewer, I just now noticed. Yeah, people will jump in that like halfway through the stream and like, yeah, right now the viewer that's watching, you're the only person that's watching right now. Congratulations. But jumped in while I'm rambling on about some random BS, and I have to basically explain everything, and he's gone. I have to explain everything before that person leaves in hopes that they'll stay long enough to actually hear me through or even care enough to watch what I'm even talking about. To see what the hell is even going on. And what sucks is the default thumbnail. What are you doing? The random thumbnail is a pretty cool one, but it legit seems like it's actually clickbait, which, by the way, it's not. I did not set my thumbnail for this video to be clickbait. I actually didn't even get to tell my phone what to make the thumbnail. In fact, for this live stream and the one from earlier this morning, I actually cannot change the thumbnail until I get onto a computer and change it. And right now my only computer is a little bit fubbernucked. It's a little bit fucked up, so I have to wait for that to get fixed before I can actually change it. But tomorrow when I get to work, I'm probably gonna hop on YouTube real quick, edit that, change the description slightly to fit better. But until I can get on the computer, the thumbnail is stuck right where it's at. And so people are probably scrolling through YouTube and see that thumbnail and go, "Ooh, that's a pretty badass thumbnail." Click the video, only to see that this video has absolutely nothing to do with Star Wars whatsoever, and has no correlation to that thumbnail, and they go, "What the fuck? What's with this clickbait?" And I go, "Sorry bro, I didn't mean to fuck with your heart that way. I mean, I didn't mean to trick you. I have no say-so as to what the thumbnail was, because I'm recording this directly off my PlayStation, and it doesn't really give me the option to select a screensaver. And if it does, then if there is an option somewhere for me to choose a screensaver or the thumbnail, please someone let me know. Like, put it in the comments. Like, hey, like, this is how you do it when you're starting the stream on the PlayStation. Because remember, this is a PlayStation I'm streaming it off of. No capture card or anything. This is no computer hooked up to it. It's just straight PlayStation to YouTube. And the mic's hooked up to the PlayStation. And so, if there is a way to make the thumbnail like the loading screen of farming, basically the cover page of Farming Simulator 2019, if there's a way to make that the thumbnail, which is what's going to be changed to later on, if there's a way to change that, then I will gladly do so. And I'll make that the face of the stream prior to starting the stream. So that way people can see, hey, this isn't have anything to do with Star Wars or whatever the hell thumbnail decides to be put on YouTube. This is actually Farming Simulator. So I'm pretty sure that's why most people are clicking on this video, because that kind of explains why someone clicks on the video, watches for 30 seconds, and then logs off, because they realize that had nothing to do with anything that they actually wanted to watch. And one problem that a lot of YouTubers face is most people don't even read the description or the title of the video when they click on a video. They're just mindlessly scrolling through YouTube, and they just see the thumbnails and go, "Ooh, that looks interesting," click. And it's like, well, did you read the description as to why this video is being played, or what this video is even of? No. I just saw the thumbnail and saw it looked cool. Well, or you're like, "Hey, this isn't Star Wars, what the hell?" And it's like, why don't you look at the title of the video, and that will tell you why it's not Star Wars. Well, not really tell you why, but that'll tell you right there that this has nothing to do with Star Wars. This is Farming Simulator. if you read the title, which most people don't. And a lot of YouTubers even freaking, I've seen a lot of people actually bitch about that too. Especially after, like, he was playing deep sea fishing, whatever, and he was doing a live stream on it for crab fishing. And partway through the stream, someone was like, "What game is this?" And he was like, "You know what? Read the fucking title. Read the description, dude. Why are you asking me? Why don't you actually look at the description of the thing and you tell me what the name of this game is?" Because it's in the description. And you're just sitting there like, wow, people are fucking dumb sometimes. I mean, not all people, and no, not try and bash on everyone. Just there are some people that common sense is not so common. Not to say that they're dumb, but you know, it's like, come on, people, pay the hell attention. Don't go by what's just the thumbnail. Read the description. Like, when I'm looking at videos on YouTube, like looking up stuff, I'm just scrolling through. Before I click on I'll look at the thumbnail and say, oh, that looks interesting, and I'll look at the title of the video and see what that says. Like, huh, interesting. So that's what that is. It gives it the title of the video. Typically should tell you what that video is gonna be about before you click on it. The thumbnail can be of literally anything, and the thumbnail can be clickbait, yes. But the title should tell you at least what it's about. Sometimes the title can be clickbait too, but it should at least tell you what that game is going to be about. So that way you have an idea. But as I said, people don't pay attention. Not everyone, but just some people don't pay attention. Common sense is not so common. Alright, now that this harvester is done, and if you're wondering, for anyone who does ever watch this, yes, this game mode is on easy. I could put it to hard because I do have a pretty good grasp on how to play. Putting it on hard makes things cost more. Crops will wither and stuff like that. There's crop destruction. There's ways to make this challenging. Like I said, like have withering crops, which I turn withering off. I don't want my crops to wither. Oh wow, I could have just sometimes I hate how the vehicle cycle is. Because like a vehicle you're on is like just a few vehicles over, and then you end up cycling through a whole cycle before you actually, and it's like all you need to do is just cycle the other direction and you will have gotten to it. That's annoying sometimes. Right there, that nice flat wall is a perfect example of the terraforming tool. Now you can see how it just, the rest of the mountain is nice, sloped and stuff like that, and then right there it's just straight flat slant. It just drops the hell off. That's an example of how the terraforming tool can be tricky. And so before you really mess with the terraforming tool, you should know what you're doing first. Before you start before you start putting your fields in danger. Now I would have fixed the field, because part of the field did get deleted by accident, and I should have waited to mess with that until after this field was harvested, but I didn't. I figured, you know what, I'm not going to cry too much over losing a few dollars in grain. It's not like money is really an issue right now. And the government subsidized signs, I'm probably going to get rid of those because honestly now they're not necessary. And I kind of wish I didn't put them. I wish I paid attention more to what they did before I started planting them everywhere, because I didn't realize that it actually did say how much money the government gives you, or how much money you get hourly from it or daily. But now I do wish I paid attention to that, because I probably wouldn't have put those in had I known. Because I was actually doing pretty decently without. I had like $500,000, and I had basically, there's only thing that I actually bought new more recently was an extra harvester, the one that's over there that harvested those 2 fields of random grains, I think wheat and oat. That's the only really new vehicle that I've bought recently, and that's only just because I needed one more harvester to kind of take care of the amount of grain that I got. And I had enough to lease one, or actually I had enough to buy one just a little bit ago. But I was doing pretty well without the signs and stuff like that, and I got solar panels, and I really didn't need those either. I didn't have as many fields as I have now, like those 3 right there that I just attached, and then the one in the back corner that I attached. Those all, I didn't have those, but I was working up to get those. The same thing with the ones that are way in the far distance over there, that weird angled one that's basically right on top of my tractor. That green field that's up there, I didn't have those 3 either, but now I do. And as soon as I finish with this, hi Dino, then I'm going to be using the terraforming to mess with this area, because this slope is a pain in the ass. Why must you all walk across me? Do y'all just have some weird desire to walk across me all the time? Just quit fucking with everyone's ass. They obviously don't like it. If both cats try to run away when you fuck with their ass, then you probably shouldn't fuck with their ass. People don't usually like it when you randomly shove your face up their ass. Dogs might, but cats don't. But yeah, you can see the hill that was here and how it just suddenly turns into a flat base. That is entirely the terraforming tool. That is all the work of the terraforming tool. And I actually flatten this off specifically so that way I can go through and just make this a straight cut, because what it was doing was just kind of curves around, which is one of the things that made it difficult for an AI to be able to harvest, because it curved around. And I actually didn't end up deleting too much of the field. I did delete some of it by accident with the terraformer, but not a lot. So you can still see for the most part of where the where the field's shape was. That's the part that I want to supervise dude on, the AI, and also on the farthest one, just to the left of 26 on field 25 on the map. It slants in a weird way. It's not a perfect angle. Fuck. So the AI wouldn't be able to actually get that field perfectly, because a lot of the fields, they don't come as a perfect angle, like perfect straight angle. Like if they're not either horizontal or vertical, can do a diagonal, they aren't a perfect diagonal, so the AI struggles going across them because it's not a perfect line, and the AI only does perfect lines. So, and because of that, and also if it gets to a vertical and it's going horizontal and comes up to a vertical edge, it'll stop where the as soon as one corner of the header gets to where the field ends, it stops there and then turns around, which makes you have patches of area that aren't even harvested. Which is annoying. Yeah, and after this field, I'm going to do some terraforming, field adjusting, and then I'm probably going to log off here soon. Just because I got really nothing else better to do, and I'm even starting to get bored with this. Lucifer, get out of there. Damn cat keeps trying to get into the damn cabinet. You don't need to be in there, Lucifer. I don't know how you learned how to get in there, but you don't need to be in there, especially the cabinet that has all the chemicals, because all of those chemicals will kill you, and you're dumb enough to actually try to drink them. This cat will legitimately go up to like a bottle of fucking bleach and start licking the nozzle. The cat is fucking stupid. It's like, do you want to die? I don't know of any other animal that will intentionally go up to poison and just start drinking it. Like, does it taste good? Does it smell good or some shit? Do you want to see what it tastes like? I mean, I know cats and dogs are attracted to antifreeze, and it's highly poisonous. It'll kill them in seconds. But for some reason, they smell it. They cannot resist just fucking downing as much as they possibly can before they inevitably die. They will lose their minds over antifreeze. But usually animals will avoid bleach because, you know, they smell it and they just, I guess, know that it's not good for them. Well, this cat... Stop! This cat will start trying to drink bleach and, like, floor cleaner and all this stuff that doesn't even have anything to do with antifreeze, that most animals would avoid. Most cats would even avoid. He will try to go and consume it. What the hell are you? God damn it, cat. Do you have to fuck with everything? Must you break everything, Lucifer? this field is complete. I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. So to whoever decides to watch this video in the future, thank you for watching, and feel free to subscribe, like, comment, whatever you please, if you like the video, that is. And I'm just gonna use this. So if you like the video, like, subscribe, all that happy jazz. And thank you for enduring my probably 2 hours of mindless rambling about probably one of the most boring games that one can get. Just calm, relaxing farming simulator. And have a nice day, and I'll see you next time.